I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my YouTube channel and the website Global Math Institute. Let me thank all the viewers and subscribers for watching my videos and posting excellent suggestions. Here is a brilliant question from one of our subscribers who wants to understand how do we find cubic polynomial equation which touches a line with equation 9x plus 2 at a point 0, 2 and has a stationary point at -1, -7. Very important test question, and I hope its solution will help many of you. I'd like you to pause the video, try the solution, and then look into my suggestions. In case you want to learn from me, you can always send an email on the address given. Let us now try to understand the strategy of solving such questions. We are given a polynomial which is general form of cubic equation ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d. Now, since we need to find a, b, c, and d, what do we need? We actually need 4 different equations, right? So, find 4 parameters. Which is, we need to find a, b, c, and d, right? So, for that, we need what? We need 4 equations, correct? So, how do you get these 4 equations? This is what you should think about even before starting the solution, right? So, that is the approach of solving such questions, wherever parameters are involved. Earlier, we shared with you 2 other questions. Let me just give you a glimpse of those, right? They were relatively simple, dealing with a quadratic equation and a point, and then we also had a cubic equation, right? So you could look into the solution also and then come back to this and write down the solution. Okay, so how do you get these 4 equations? So these 4 equations are easy to find since you are given 2 points, correct? One point is -1, -7, and the other one is 0, 2. So these 2 points and 2 other critical informations, and that is, you are given the line which is tangent, that is touches, right? And you're also given a stationary point. So that means you have to find the value of this polynomial at 0, that is equal to 2. You also know that the value of the polynomial at -1 is -7, and you know that the derivative at 0, which is tangent, right, slope, should be 9, right? And derivative at -2 should be 0, right? Stationary point means horizontal tangent, right? So the derivative at -1 is equal to 0. So these 4 critical informations actually help you to find the solution of the question. I hope the idea is absolutely clear. Perfect. So now, let's begin to solve. I hope the strategy is clear, right? So I hope the strategy is absolutely clear. Let us now work with our information and get the equations. So we are given the polynomial, which is p of x equals to ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d. Now, if I substitute the first point in it, which is 0, 2, what happens? So the point A is given to us as 0, 2. That means the value at 0 is 2, correct? So if I put 0 for x, I get 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus d. And that gives us the value of d as equal to 2. Clear? So therefore, now we have the equation which can be written as p of x equals to ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus 2. Correct? So using the first point, we have simplified and got one parameter, which is d is equal to 2. And now let's work with the derivative. Derivative of this particular function will be what? 3ax squared plus 2bx plus c. Let's work with the first derivative. We know one thing, that is derivative at 0 is 9, right? So if I substitute 0 here, I get a value of 9. Substituting 0 will be 0 plus c, right? So that gives us the value of c as 9, correct? So we know c also. We also know that the derivative at minus 1 is 0. So the derivative at minus 1 will be what? Plugging minus 1 here. This is 0. So 0 equals 2. 3a minus 2b. And c is 9, right? Plus 9. So that gives you an equation that 3a minus 2b is equal to minus 9. Now we have this point minus 1 minus 7, which we can substitute and get another equation, correct? So till now, what we have is that we found d as equal to 2, we found c as equal to 9, and then we have an equation relating a and b, right? Let's take it to a new page. 3a minus 2b is minus 9. So let's take it to a new page. 3a minus 2b is minus 9. And still, we have to substitute a point minus 1 minus 7 in the equation to get the value, correct? We also found that the value of d is 2 and c is 9, right? C is 9. So the polynomial equation which we are working with is p of x equals to ax cubed plus bx squared plus 9x plus 2. Now, at this point, minus 1, 7, the value is minus 7. So, minus 7 equals 2. Substituting minus 1 here, we get minus a plus b minus 9 plus 2, correct? So, bringing constants, we get a minus b equals to minus 7 comes on this side. It becomes plus 7, which is 0. So that means that a equals to b, right? So if a is equal to b, then substituting a in b, we can actually find values of both a and b, right? So instead of that, we write 3a minus 2a equals to minus 9. So a equals to minus 9. And b is also equal to a. So that is also minus 9. You get an idea. And therefore, we have found all the parameters, correct? So what is our equation? So let me write down the final answer. Polynomial for us is equal to minus 9x cubed minus 9x squared. B is plus 9 and d is plus 2, plus 9x plus 2, correct? So that is how you get complete solution of this particular question, correct? So let's have a visual look at how does it look like. So here is the graph of this particular polynomial, where we just got the polynomial values as minus 9 for a, minus 9 for b, plus 9 for C, and plus 2 for C. So that gives you the cubic equation. And as you can see here from the graph, the tangent at a particular point, which is the y-intercept, is y equals to 9x plus 2. And we have a horizontal tangent at point -1, -7. You get it? So that is how we could visualize the whole solution. So I hope this approach is quite clear and you understand how do we solve such a question. Perfect. Feel free to write your comments and share your views. If you like and subscribe to my videos, that'll be great. And in case you want to learn from me, you can always send an email on the address given. Thank you and all the best.